Yo, I decided to record this for MV because I thought that you'd want to see this. I was gonna upload a small public clip of this, but then I decided against it. So I'm gonna upload this just for MV. There's Dylan. I forget Molly's friend. I think it's Rye, and there's Molly. They're just like playing. There's like a little log like that's half in the water that it's actually really fun to sit on. But I wasn't feeling well enough to swim, so I decided to just go with them because they all wanted to go, and I was like, I'd feel like a jerk if I said, no, I'm too depressed to go to the river with you guys when you all want to go swimming. So, but this is where I went swimming. Like, there's a big ass tree right here with nailed in pieces of wood. People are supposed to like climb it with the long rope thing or the tire swing, and then just let go and swing into the water where it's slightly deeper further. And what's really cool is that way there was a lady with a dog the other day, and so I went that way the other day. She had a husky and she let me pet it, and I found like a piece of a crawfish's claw. It was obviously not attached to it because, you know, it was like dead and whatever. They're being nerds, which is good. I have to keep an eye on them because they have to have someone watch them. So I was just journaling in my journals because I decided maybe I should continue journaling because journaling sometimes helps. So yeah, I have a little entry thing of the don't proceed without the permission of the owner. And wait, I do have something cute in here. Okay, this may look like it's weird and random. This is a map for Dungeons & Dragons I was gonna make, and I was gonna make like multiple floors because what was this, the underground? Yeah, underground. I was gonna make an underground lake thing, and if you go under the church there's like a little catacombs. I know it's kind of like lame, there's a few secret treasure rooms I was like planting, and this was like a cute idea for a campaign, and I'm probably gonna do this on graph paper because I thought that'd be cute. My handwriting is absolutely atrocious, and don't mind actually reading any of the words. I just want to show you some of the doodles in here, because I thought that some of the doodles were cute, not all of them. Like, I like this one. I have another cute one in here. I have like a shit ton of doodles in my event diary journal entry thing. I like how this cat's face came out. It's nice. And I also like how this kid's face came out. And this cat, I really like how this cat came out. Can I take a screenshot? I did. I took a screenshot. Okay. And I was like doodling, and I drew a picture of Pearl, and I drew a picture of Lapis, and it's almost been a year. So in like 2 months and a few days, I'll redraw both of these on the same date, and I'll compare them and be like, wow, look at the improvement. It's probably gonna look worse than what the original, actually. This is designed for a tattoo I was working on for myself, and I still want to work on this because I like the Libra sign. I keep drawing it on my hand, and I might just get the plain Libra sign tattooed on my hand like this, but with the hex code of 008282, which is like a dark teal. It's like a nice shaded teal, and just like right on my hand, right about there, maybe slightly angled a little differently, but not by much. There's some other cool drawings in here. Actually, there's a dark one where this was at one point where I felt like I couldn't get anywhere. Like this is like a blockage and you can't climb it. You can't climb the spiked fence, and it's just like a never-ending wall that you're staring up at. This is dark. This is from a dream I had. I didn't actually do this. This is just like, they're like separated by a certain, it's like half an inch, quarter of an inch, this much. This is the distance that they were separated by. And it was like a dream where it was like really realistic. Like I was at my dad's house, I fell asleep on the couch, and I had a dream where my legs looked like this. And I woke up and I checked my legs and they weren't there. And part of my brain was disappointed, but I was also really relieved. I like this one. Sorry for any dark things. Oh, this is when my handwriting looks slightly neater when I'm actually trying, not by much. This is what I want to show you. Look how cute that is. That is absolutely adorable. Alright, got a few more, and then I stopped drawing, I think, at one point in the journal. Don't mind any of the text, though. Oh, this is for, what's it called? Inktober. I started writing down Inktober's thing for last year for their themes and my ideas in parentheses, and I didn't ever finish Inktober. I got halfway through it and I got too unmotivated to finish it, actually. I think I did journal some dreams down in here. I might like do a mix of event and a dream journal. Gumi songs. Oh, these are some Gumi songs and what order those three went in. Okay. And then I have the Heather's soundtrack I wrote because I was downloading it all on my phone and I wanted them in order, and this was like the time I first discovered like Heather's around. It's like, geez, was it really that long ago? 2017, but it was October 19th, so it was like a few days before that. I must have, not a few days, but probably like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Probably. No, it must have been before that, because I wasn't in Granville, and those were Granville posts. And it was before I was in Granville. So wait. No, I discovered it before I got this. 1 minute. Shit, when did I get this? No! I got this in June, July. Okay, so then it must have been like... Was it before the summer? Must have been 2016, like early 2016, late 2017. I mean, wait. Early 2017, late 2016 is when I learned it. This was when I was downloading songs in Granville. Pardon my craziness. I both vented positive and negative things in here because I thought, you know, why not write everything? Because if you write just negatives, you're going to sit there and think that you're only allowed to write negatives instead of like writing the positives. Because you write down the positives, it'll help you out as well. I think I stopped writing a lot of drawings. There's a cute teddy bear. Okay, so something that I like that I started doing with this journal, I know this is probably like boring for you, so pardon if it is, but like I think at the beginning of my journal I started writing the date at the top corner. Did I? Or did I not? Okay, so I didn't write the date at all in the first few pages, and then I started dating my journals sideways, and you know how most people like write the date like right on the top or like there, and yeah, okay, proof right here. That's July 24th. So I stopped, that's when I was writing them in the corners, and I started writing it at one point sideways. Here we go. I started writing it right here so that I could have like a paragraph up here, write down the date, and then put a line through it, and then continue writing the next day. I'll find an example so I can show you what I mean, because I did that a few times. For here, I didn't write the date though, but I wrote a line. Oh, you know, I know I wrote a line. This was helping with dark things. I need to double check that. Okay, so here's an example. This was 1 day's worth of venting, and I wrote right here. I named my diary after my friend thing. Here, this is also the other date. So I'm gonna send, you're gonna get this and you're gonna be like, what the fuck is this video crap? But like, it's separated by the things. I'll probably only send this to up unlisted, so you'll be the only one getting the link, MV, so you're the only getting the link. Besides, I might give this to a therapist if I want to go get a new one and stuff, because I feel like maybe that'll help them if I journal things with video. Pardon me, looking through bag. There's cats on the bag. Maybe you will appreciate cats, because who doesn't like cats? This video's getting long. Sorry about that. You're probably gonna watch it some other day, and that's okay. I have some things I can show you, some cool things I got with me. Okay, I can tell you the story about some things. Cool. Okay, you're gonna be like, oh no, not more books. But I promise these won't be long. This one, I'm only gonna show you like one specific panel, but this is like from 2010 with a lot of my old art stuff. Pardon some of the words in here. I'm gonna go, holy shit, 2010. Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna find, okay, this is the important panel, this one, because I redrew this a few years later in this very book that we see here. And I'm going to skip to it. I have some vent pages in here, so I want to skip any of the, I don't want you to see any of the vent pages in here, because they're dark and I was going to burn them and I didn't want anyone to read them, because they weren't meant to be reading, they were meant to get out of any negative things instead of having other people come across and read them. Geez, where is it? It's not that far in, is it? A minute, sorry, I have like a lot of stuff in here. I just want you to read one of the dark things and then go, hey, what the hell? Okay, and here's the remake. 2016, I thought it was 2015. Like, obviously there's a lot of improvement in a few years worth of drawing. Okay, story time. I don't remember where I was when I got this one. I think I was at the co-op. My mom asked what I wanted. But I remember this one. We were at New York City and they had a train station, not train station, jeez. I'm stupid today. We were at a museum in New York City and Mom was like, is there anything you want? And I was like, this. I don't usually ask for things, but I was like, can I have this? And there's one page I need to show you in here. 1 minute. You can see some of the beginning of this, because the beginning I don't have anything too dark anyways. I'm looking for a specific panel. There we go. This was the inside of the train thing. I don't know if I should make a second one instead of like making one long one and make you suffer through one long one instead of like making easier bits. I have to turn this book to the library, but it's got a really cool cover. I never read this. I checked it out for Dylan to read, but I don't think he finished reading it either. I owe the library a few bucks. I'm probably gonna give the money to Jason, tell him to pay it off for me. This is a book that I have to finish rereading. I've not finished it yet, but just the cover itself is calming and the entire series is really good. I also have some childhood pictures in my wallet, but I'll show you them some other time. I don't feel like showing you those. I look really lame. Let's see. Oh yeah, there's some other cool things in here. Okay, this, you squeeze it and it just boop, boop. I like this one. And Molly gave me this one. There's a little tear in it, but that's okay. It smells really good though, and it's supposed to look like a macaroon, or whatever you want to pronounce them. But it's a squishy like the donut is, but it inflates like way faster instead of like the donut where it takes a few seconds. If you just like squeeze this like this, it'll just instantly come back. It's like, but the donut is just like squish and then you just wait a while. I like this one because it waits a while to reinflate. I also have a cool pocket knife. Don't worry, I'm being safe. I use it for wood, actually. I usually like, last thing I tacked was a table, a wooden table, and sometimes it's fun to take like a little wooden stick and to just like carve at the stick and just peel the bark off. But what's cool, well, this center, it says Japan on this. I don't think it's gonna, 1 minute. Okay, wait, can it? Okay. Klein Tools Inc. It says Japan right there. It's being a butt face. There we go. Oh wow, you can actually read it in super clarity. Dang. I might have to crop this video. I wonder if I can, oh, that's a nice, like, the number. But like, this is a really nice pocket knife. It's not like amazing, but like, I want to save up to get one with a green blade and the black handle. And like, nothing bad, I promise. It's just for like wood carving and stuff. You gotta be careful closing that. Don't put your fingers near the blades, kid. I hope that this is not too frustrating of a watch for you. I just thought that maybe it would be entertaining to show you the area that I was in, and then I remembered that I had my journal with me, and I was like, what if I filmed something for MV? So I was like, yeah, let's film her something. So I filmed. This is a long ass video, so pardon it being as long as it is. If it's too long to upload in one sitting, I just might upload this in two and then explain to you why it says that the whole thing is one video instead of two videos. But it'll still be unlisted though, so only the people I send the link to will see it, so I only plan on directly sending it to you, and when I reset up a therapist, I might send them some of these videos that I have unmarked on unlisted, because maybe that will help. Maybe. Because I think that would be a good idea. They're throwing rocks at each other. They do that all the time. What's really cool is if you take the flatter rocks and you can actually throw them at a certain angle like a frisbee. Like you're like, whooshah! Like, let's get my hand in here. But like, not with this because it's a pen, but like, you gotta like fling it like that. And if you fling it like that against the current, it'll skip. It'll still skip if you don't do it against it, I think, but if you do it against it, it skips better and more quality skip. There are two children over here. They are under combat bombardment. Oh shit, I zoomed in and I can't see where he is after I zoomed in. Okay, there. It's just better if you zoom out. There's one area I gotta film for you sometime. My favorite area in this town later. It's also by the river, but just another sector of the river that looks like really pretty. But the other day some lady came in with a husky and it was amazing. And like later some dude came in with like two golden retrievers and he like threw a few sticks, and the moment I saw him throwing sticks I was like, I'm gonna grab a bunch of sticks and give them to the owner. So I grabbed a shit ton of sticks and I handed them to the owner, and then the owner was like, yeah, sure, why don't you throw them for the dog instead of me? And I was like, alright. So I was able to throw the sticks for the dogs. So that was kind of fun, just being able to throw. I grabbed a good, I want to say a good 12 sticks or more, and I just grabbed a bunch of them and I just kept throwing them, and the dogs like were looking after them and chasing them. It was actually kind of cute. Although I do like dogs, I also don't think I could ever own one, just for the factor that they bark, and half the time when a dog barks consecutively I do get very, very anxious, and I don't think I could own a dog of my own. But I like seeing people's dogs on the side of the street for a few minutes because it's cute and it's less likely to bark a lot. I plan on getting a cat when I get my own apartment, because a cat, every time I've been around a cat, it's helped me whenever I've been feeling really down. So I feel like a cat is a good animal to get. I also plan on getting a rat as well, and they will like grow up in the same house, so like they'll get used to each other and stuff. So, or I might get them separately, but I don't know. I've always wanted to get a rat. They say if you get a rat though, you should get at least two, because they're companion animals. So there's another word I was looking for, but I won't be able to find it. But if I get a rat, I'm getting two of them, and I'm going to name one Popcorn and name one of them Marshmallow, because like those are really cute names for rats. And so I'm going to get Popcorn and Marshmallow, and I don't know what I'm going to name the cat. Depends on what color its fur is for the nickname I'll give it, because I want to give it a cute food-based nickname, but I want to base it off their fur color, because that'd be cute. Like if it was like brown, name it something like Hot Chocolate or Cocoa or something cute like that. But if it had like gray fur, you could be like Smoked Salmon, because that's a cute name for like a gray cat. People would end up calling it Smokey though, but it's like, no, its name is Smoked Salmon instead. Approacheth the tiny child, she throw a rock. Everything's actually closer than the camera is viewing, like that tire swing. It looks like it's far away, but to me it's right about, that's about how close it is. So that's about how close that everything is. 2.3 zoom in. is about how close everything is to me. Instead of full zoom out. When it's full zoom out, it's not. Like, everything's closer to me in real life than it is in the video. Yeah, this video is really long. I may cut this into 2. I might leave this into 1, I don't know. I'll ask you about it and then pick your opinion, and then whatever you say is what I'll probably do. I might upload this into 1 and just warn you, I'll send you a really long video that you can choose whether to watch or not in your free time. Just because, like, I only wanted to send you a video. You don't have to watch it if you don't really want to. I mean, you're probably already this far in the video and you're like, bitch, I watched this much, you think I don't want to be here if I'm still here? Yeah, you're probably right, but still. Sometimes I like watching long YouTube videos and other times I don't. It depends on my mindset, what I'm doing, if I plan on watching another video, what kind of content I'm going for, because there's times where I can watch like a 40-minute YouTube video and I'll be content, but other times I'll see a 40-minute video and I'll be like, no thank you. So it depends. Like, if I'm sitting there and I want some audio, like a good creepypasta, like, because they have like a bunch of different narrators narrating stories that are usually scary, I'll just sit there, pick one, and they have like this one piano artist, Mew/Muji. He's phenomenal with the piano, and he has a lot of good piano music, and a lot of creepypastas, like a good 98 to 99% of creepypastas have his music in the background, because it's what is marked as royalty free. He says you're allowed to use his content as long as you give him credit for his music, and that's how I found him, through a creepypasta. I was sitting here like, wow, these are some nice songs, and then at the end of the video they're like, oh, credit for the songs are in the description. So I checked and I was like, holy shit, and I checked out his songs and I was like, yo, this guy is really good at piano. And I subscribed to his channel because I love his music, and I'll send you some of his songs sometime, some of the best ones. Like, I won't send you them all, so I'll probably send you like 5 of his best ones later. They're like really good. I'll wait to send them to you though until you finish the huge batch of what I sent you, because I sent you a shit ton of songs. Pardon. You don't have to watch it, you don't have to listen to them all like right away, obviously. You can take as much time as you need. Just like, I just eventually wanted you to check them out. Even if it's like years from now, that's fine. I might just link you the Muji stuff and then you can check them out whenever you're ready, and then I'll just be like, that way it's there and I don't forget. But you can listen to him whenever you want, obviously. But he's got good like piano. But getting back to where I was going with the creepypastas, I have a couple that are like longer that I just like to have in the background of depending on what I'm doing. So if I'm like drawing, I love to have a creepypasta in the background. If I'm playing a certain video game, I don't mind having one in the background. Sometimes it's actually really nice. If I'm like doing the dishes, I'd like to have something like that in the background. Or if like I'm doing chores, I like to have one in the background. So like laundry and stuff, it's like nice to have a nice voice to focus on, even if you're not listening to the story. But then the times you are focusing on a story, some of them are really well written. Not all of them, but quite a few of the creepypastas are written really well, and you're like, I didn't expect that ending, or that ending was pretty decent, or that ending was weird, or you know. But I was sitting there and I was like, wow, that's really cool. You know, I was feeling kind of down when I first we walked here, but I'm feeling a tiny bit better after speaking, even if like you're not here and stuff and you can't actually hear me and shit. Like, you can call me lame or something probably about that. That's okay. But like, I'll send this to you and you'll be like, bye Felicia. I'm just kidding. But you don't even have to watch the whole thing if you don't want to, but like, if you want to hear me talk about stupid things, there you go. It's like 20-something minutes of me talking about stupid shit, and that's okay. I might send another video later, I don't know, it depends. I have a couple unlisted videos that I sent to someone, and I have to go through them, and if they're not too weird, I could send you them too, but they're probably a little bit too weird to send. on the plus side is over the weekend, Jason said that he'd be able to get me pizzas, so that's a positive thing to look at because I like pizza and pizza is a positive thing for me. I need to focus more on positives, so I'm trying, even if it's not exactly the easiest thing. I've been trying to write down all the positive and negative things in my journal instead of just the negatives, so it kind of helps you. Like, I wrote down like a list of positive shows that were helping, and the positive things like YouTube channel Lost Paws and Jaden Animations kind of helps. The show MPGIS helps. Panty and Stocking with Gardner Bell helps. Ghost Stories helps. Pokemon Bridged and Hellsing Abridged, but I'm probably going to avoid this one because it has some jokes that actually did bother me at one point in time. I have to add Brandon Rogers because his channel is pretty funny and usually makes me smile. But basically, that's kind of the general vicinity content that's been positives for me lately. I'm just trying to write down any of the positives and stuff. It's funny because I think I originally named this journal something at the beginning and I totally forgot what I did. And then halfway through or partway through I changed its name to Alexia after my friend Alexia because I always used to talk to her when she was available and she stopped being available to talk at one point in time. So I stopped talking to her about some things. She's not been online a lot. So I'm hoping she's doing alright. I need to be talking more and more to some friends from a Ruby roleplay group on Facebook because I stopped talking with them for a small period of time, but I realized that like the more time I spend away from them, the more depressed I've been getting, and I realized that they help a lot, and I didn't even realize how much they were helping subconsciously, and they help a lot, and I was like, well shit. Because like it's nice having people like to talk to a lot, and I guess a lot of people come in and out of your life all the time, and some people have stayed quite a long time in that group, and I appreciate the ones that have stayed. I met someone through their sibling. I met my friend Emma through her brother's girlfriend Bree, and I met Bree in the Ruby group because I actually almost didn't join it. I admin Ruby Republic. I'm one of the few admins there, and because like I'm cool, and the head admin was like, do you want to admin a group with me that I made? And I was like, sure, yeah, I don't mind helping you out, bro. So I've been helping him out for over a few years now, probably since like 2015. I have to double check, but I've been helping him out for a few years now. Since like I got into Ruby, which is the show Ruby, you know Ruby obviously. So like someone made a post going something about Ruby roleplay, and I was like, can I be Coco? Was my comment. Like I went back one day and my comment was, can I be Coco? And all I remembered was I was sitting there debating on whether to make a comment on that or not, and I was like, should I even leave a comment or should I just like walk away? And I'm glad I didn't walk away from that post because I made a good chunk of cool friends by joining that on accident. Not an accident, but like by chance. The chance that if there's like an alternate timeline where I chose to ignore the post, and in that alternate timeline I'm probably like tenfold depressed, and I'm glad I'm not in that timeline because like Emma's helped me through a lot of dark shit. Like a lot. Like I've almost done a lot of really stupid shit, and like a few friends have helped, and you're a major help, and I appreciate this, MV. And also like there's like a few select friends like you, Emma, Ryan, a few people from the Pokemon group a little bit, and a few Pokemon from the Ruby group that have been there, but not everyone's always there. The ones in the groups aren't always there. Just usually you, Emma, and Ryan are almost always there, and it's highly appreciated. Hunter's been less active, and I've been hoping he's been alright. He seems to be somewhere in the middle. I'm kind of worried about Star, to be honest. She hasn't responded to some of my messages, but then she did the other day, so I think she's alright. But I think she's just stressing over some school stuff, so I need to not be too concerned. I don't know. Star reminds me of my friend Joey, and they both have certain qualities that make me concerned about them in the same way. Like, they're both very, like, parental towards a lot of their friends, but they're also, like, worry a lot and stress a lot over things and get very anxious over certain things. And I feel like they both kind of need some time and space from certain things often. So I know that has nothing to correlate with this video. Is probably you're probably sitting here like, bitch, why the fuck you sending me a 30-minute long video? I shouldn't have this much longer. I don't want you to be suffering through this much longer. I'm sorry to have you suffer through listening to this crap. You're probably sitting here like, what the fuck? Why the fuck did you make me a 30-minute video? Why the fuck did you do that? I didn't realize I was rambling for this long. Wow. I'm gonna try filming some really cool areas sometime for you. Like, there's one really cool area I filmed with an abandoned building that's on my YouTube channel, but you can't see the pearl on film that I found, that I graffitied, because, okay, I'm not a rebel, I swear. Well, I am, but I'm not like the bad kids. Okay, wow, how do you explain spray paint? So, we have this abandoned factory in Lion Mountain, and it's really fun to explore. There's like 7 floors, I think, and a basement or 2, so I can't tell if there was 2. Yeah, I think there's either 1 or 2 basements, but we went to the basement and there was a spray can, a black spray can on the ground, and it still had some spray paint, and I was like, I'm gonna try to spray paint Pearl's face on the wall, and I did. And then I let Ari spray paint on the wall with the remainder of the can, and he wrote something really weird, I don't remember what, but like, he had fun. And I remember going back and filming the pearl I spray painted on the basement. I was like, it's still here. And I'm gonna try visiting again sometime and seeing if it's still there. That'd be pretty lit if it was. I think that'd be cool. Sorry, I was just messing with a pop socket on the back of my phone. That's why if you saw my finger, it's just a pop socket.
Right, look. Watch.
They have 3 dead children.
Okay.
Molly, your face! Can you make that face again?
Can you record me? I've always wanted to be famous. Hi.
Hi. I'm only sending this to one of my friends, but yeah, sure, you can be famous.
Can you record me eating a rock?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't hurt your teeth.
Just some rock.
My friend MV is gonna receive this. I might send this to a few of my other friends if I feel like it. I'll probably just send it to MV though.
Okay.
Whee! And thus she died. She's dead. Look at her. She's dead.
Yeah. Okay, watch.
She's not actually dead. I lied. Your face.
3, 2.
I still have to show you guys the first episode of Ghost Stories when you get back.
I've already seen this.
But it's funny.
I've already seen it.
But it's funny. It's hilarious.
This is under there. Oh, hello.
Y'all are peasants. This show is like golden.
Why did someone jump off of it?
I'm gonna rewatch all of Ghost Stories later. All of it.
Do it! Wait, watch this.
You're on film, child. Oh. Whatcha? Not in the face.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
No.
Don't stop. I need it to get back here. Give it to me.
I just realized I stopped the narration for the video like halfway through. Not halfway through, a few minutes near the end.
How do you know? Is my mommy here? Oh, okay.
Yeah, we should head anyways.
Okay, hold on. No, I don't.
Yeah, we should head.
Okay, hold on.
I'm holding on, child. I'm holding on. I'm holding on.
It doesn't work. I've already tried it.
Makes a moaning sound.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it doesn't work because it's missing that thing that holds the water.
Yay! Come on. I knew that noose was too loose. Aha! Dylan.
Sorry if this is like a boring video,
What are you gonna do, Molly?
MV, but like, yeah. I'm not gonna make you suffer through like much longer content. I'm probably just gonna film a little bit more and then we'll head.
I want to jump. I'm gonna jump.
Yeah, jump.
Bet.
Then don't.
Scared. I want to though.
Then, do you want to do it or do you not want to do it?
I do, but I'm really scared.
If you do want to do it, hold on real tight and do it.
Do it.
Do a flip.
Hi.
Hi there.
Hi.
Oof.
Yeah, I know you do. Why aren't you moving a little faster?
Because.
Drag it. You're already almost half an hour late.
Really?
That's about how long this video is. Oh, wow. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Wait, how long is it?
35 minutes. I've been filming for 35 minutes. Don't judge me.
Wait, how long have you been filming it for? Like since you got here or what?
A few minutes after we got here.
You didn't bring it down.
Dylan, I might just like.
You're gonna stand in front. Did you say thank you?
Hurry up, bud.
Bye.
Bye. Be
Thank
safe.
you. I'm Rye's mom, by the way. My name is Kate.
Nice to meet you. I'm Ray.
Ray?
Dylan, Molly.
I know Molly.
Yeah.
All right. Take care. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Jinx.
After you do a swing, I'm gonna stop filming. So are you gonna swing or not? Oh, she can't reach it.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Throw it harder, Dylan.
Harder, Dad.
Oh my god. When George and your dad say that to each other, it's hilarious.
Does my dad even know what that means?
If he doesn't, I'll explain it to him.
Dylan. Oh my god.
I'm pretty sure your dad
almost
knows
fell
what
off
that
of that.
means, though. If your dad doesn't know what that means, I'll be so shocked.
Oh my god, no.
This is your last swing of the day. You're not gonna do it?
Gotta go.
Okay, a little bit.
Or are you gonna go down and then do it?
I'm gonna wash it off.
Wash off?
Yeah.
Alright, no swing?
Maybe. Ow, 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 ow.
You're on film, it's 37 minutes in. Only one person's getting this.
I'm not gonna swing.
MV.
I swing.
MV.
Who's MV?
One of my online friends.
I want.
Your lips are purple!
Yeah, because I've been in this for so long.
Holy shit. Your lips are Look at his lips! Look how fucking purple they are. It doesn't pick up on film how purple they are, but damn child. Oh, you're wet.
Jesus!
Yeah. Wait, do that again. Okay, I'm sorry. It looks funny. I'm gonna show you the video of when you do that, so you'll see what you look like.
Hold on. Gotta go wash off again.
You can wash off. That's fine.
My tongue's a little purple.
That's humany. You're like, aw, sad face.
Feel my skin.
It's wet and slimy.
No, like go like this.
You feel like a lizard. Not like a scaly lizard, but like a gecko lizard.
That thing.
Oh my god.
Molly, come on!
We're gonna cook Molly for dinner. You wanna get your middle finger in there? Don't flip my friend off, flip yourself off. Wait, you wanna do the handshake? I hope I got that on film because I totally was like,
Want me to do it?
Let's
Wait.
do ours. Film us.
body.
Film us. You can film us.
Boots with the fur. Let me unplug my headphones. I hope that isn't audio quality. Okay. Other one, remember? Left hand. Okay, let's get Dylan's.
Oh.
Okay, you're the filmer. All you gotta do is just hold it, okay? MB's gonna go, what the hell is...
You high five really hard.
I'm sorry.
Well,
I clapped in
my
that.
nervous system's really high because I've been in the water.
Yeah, well, it's my fault. MB's gonna go, what the hell were those high fives? Why the hell are you sending me a video that's basically 40 minutes long? I'm just gonna make it 40 minutes long, and then if it won't let me upload to YouTube, I'll split it in 2 sections of 20. And MB's gonna go, what the hell is wrong with
No, it
you?
can be 40 minutes long.
It depends. I mean, it when I tried uploading something, it told me I couldn't pass a certain limit unless I did something, and I did that, and now I can. So I don't know if I can upload something that's like really long.
YouTube account?
Yeah. Let me pee when I get home first. Let me take a piss first.
I'm making one that's Fortnite channel. Because me and my friends are going to be playing Fortnite.